At one time, my deputies worked a narcotics case in St. Charles Parish where a mother literally sold everything in her home to buy drugs. When the narcotics division entered the house, there was no electricity, the air conditioner had been removed, there was no stove, no refrigerator, no furniture, even the carpet had been removed and sold. Further investigation revealed that she was allowing drug dealers to have sex with her 2 young children in exchange for drugs. Hi, I'm Sheriff Greg Champagne, and this is my message on drugs. I could tell you hundreds of horror stories like this, and although that might be interesting, it would do little to show the drug problem we're facing in St. Charles Parish. The top 3 drugs of abuse in this parish are marijuana, crack cocaine, and prescription medication. Last year, my deputies made 614 narcotics arrests, resulting in the following confiscated items: 17 vehicles valued at almost $100,000, over $69,000 in currency, 5 firearms and illegal drugs with a street value of almost $80,000. Our narcotics division made the bulk of the arrests and seizures and noted that 72 arrests were juveniles, including 12 narcotics arrests in our schools. I have 1 officer assigned to the Drug Enforcement Agency, DEA. Last year, this officer, working with our narcotics division and the Drug Enforcement Agency, arrested 6 foreign nationals and seized nearly 200 pounds of cocaine valued at $1.5 million near the Mississippi River. So what are we doing about this problem, and where are we headed from here? This school year, our narcotics division staged 12 drug education programs in the middle and high schools in an effort to educate students on the hazards of street drugs and prescription medication. Our school resource officers conducted 31 narcotics and alcohol-related classes. Rather than use ineffective scare tactics, deputies speak to young people with sincerity and answer all questions in a straightforward, honest manner. Second, 14 narcotic searches were performed at the middle and high schools by canine officers using highly trained detection dogs. The third way we are combating this problem is by educating our 5th graders. Over 1,200 students will graduate from DARE this year, and 4th graders will receive safety instruction in classes on making the right choices. Additionally, my juvenile probation officer drug screens youth on probation and provides substance abuse classes and intense supervision as needed. The best way of conveying the truth about drugs and their dangers is from the perspective of those who have been there and what they can pass on that they have learned. For that reason, I have approved selected inmates from the Nelson Coleman Correctional Center to be a part of our drug education program. I want to keep in mind that while you will be hearing firsthand from these inmates, you will not be hearing from those who suffered greatly because of their drug abuse. Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and even young children suffer when any family member or someone they love becomes addicted to drugs.
Hi, my name is Scott Loop. I've been incarcerated for 5 years for drug distribution. I have 10 years left of my life to serve in this facility for that charge. I wake up at 3 a.m. every morning and report to the kitchen. I work in the stock room. I take inventory on the canned goods, and I get 3 lines ready: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I clean my area, mop, sweep, and report back to the dorm. It's the same thing every day. I'm very fortunate this year to be able to go to the schools and speak to the children on drugs and street life. My name is Scott Loop. I've been incarcerated since 2003. I'm coming up on 5 years, June 27th. All I can do is tell y'all what I've been through. I can't tell you what the next man's been through. It's been a long, long, hard road for me. Ever since I was, say, 14, 15 years old, you know. Wasn't shortly after I played football on the same field behind the school for J.B. Martin that I was on my path to destruction. Started out smoking weed, cigarettes, hiding from my parents. I wasn't a leader no more. I was a follower. And that's what I'm here today to speak to y'all about a little bit, man. That y'all don't have to follow, y'all can lead. Y'all in control of what decisions y'all make in life. And I just hope, you know, if I touch a few of y'all today, then I know my trip here was worth it for me, because I chose this path. Anybody ever told you you're going to make your bed hard, you got to lay in it? I've been sleeping on iron 5 years. It's hard. I wake up stiff every morning, man. It ain't just a saying, it's true. Make your bed hard, you're going to lay in it. I thought about that the other night. Man, my dad was right. Son, you're going to make your bed hard, you're going to lay in it. laying in my bed thinking about that, looking up at my dad's picture. Told him, you right. Told him that on the phone, you right. Bed's hard, Dad. If I could have changed anything, my rebellious against my parents, because had I listened to anything that they told me, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. That was the root for me. If I listened to my mom and dad, they was telling me not to go with this person, they didn't really know their self, why they didn't want me to go with that person, but it was for a good reason why they didn't want me to go. When I shut the door and go anyway. Shut the door, why they was telling me don't go out, shut the door and leave. I'm in the car backing out the driveway when they trying to flag me down, I'm gone. But you know, my rebellious attitude I had against my parents, that's what I would change. If I'd have just said, all right, yeah, you're right. But I knew everything. How many of y'all, when your parents tell you something, I know. Everybody. You know. You don't know. You don't know. You know? You got somebody that's 45, 50 years old telling you something. You think they don't know? They know. They know what's right and what's wrong for you. That's why they're telling you. They're not telling you because they got some assumption that they might think they know. They're telling you because they know they done been through it. The worst thing that's ever happened to me is watching my mom cry when I got sentenced to 15 years flat. I can still see the pain in my mom's eyes when she comes to see me behind the screen and visit me. Who don't come see me are the friends I thought I had when I was on the streets.
Alcohol and drug abuse is a main cause of teen death and injury due to car accidents, suicides, violence, and even drownings. Even casual use of certain drugs can cause severe medical problems, such as an overdose or permanent brain damage. Many illegal drugs today are made in home labs, so they can vary greatly in strength. These drugs may contain bacteria, dangerous chemicals, and other unsafe substances. Finally, many people make the decision of taking drugs or drinking and then getting behind the wheel of an automobile. If you're one of these people, this is my message to you. I hope we find you and arrest you and put you in jail before you take the life of an innocent child or the driver of another vehicle, a passenger in your car, or even yourself.